Okichitaw is a combative system, a practice that our ancestors used in warfare. I can use this to take another life if it came down to it. You use the knives, you use the tomahawk, you use the gun stock with intent. Everything is based on the movements of those weapons. If you lost that weapon, you can still move the same way, using your elbows and hand to hand. My name is Miw Fair Brother. I practice Okichita. I never quite felt like I was worthy. I was drinking a lot. I was doing a lot of drugs. I was partying a lot. Pretty reckless, living a pretty selfish lifestyle. I'm kind of lost, no direction. In and around that time, I'd gotten in trouble with the law, in trouble with police. I was going to be losing my family. I was going to lose everything. I was lucky enough to get into the Gladue Court system, which is an Indigenous court system here in Canada. You have to hold the feather and you have to speak the truth and tell them what you did. They just said, go see an elder and we'll pay for your whole year of Okichita. I walked through that door and it changed my life. You know.
Hey. Good to see you too. Ready to do some training today?
Let's do it. George, he's our leader. He's our instructor, our head chief. What he does is he shares himself and he shares his way with us. And then it becomes our way. And we become part of the Okichita family.
When you look at Okichita, there was these components all over the place, but there was no structure that was in place. It was all orally taught. Some of the old elders were still alive back in the 80s, where you could actually talk to them, and their ancestors spoke about certain wars that they were on and how they fought. And being able to have the opportunity to speak with some of those people was fantastic. I'm the guy that brought everything kind of together.
Cool. Yeah. He lives what he talks about. He is who he says he is. And that's pretty rare in this world, I think.
It's physical fitness, ceremony, technique, all wrapped into one.
I want to help him too on his journey and his mission and purpose with Okichita and the community.
All right.
First time I ever went to a class, it was like something kind of turned on inside of me, like they become activated or something switches on. So I always say it's in the blood. It instantly connects us to our cultural practices. Helped me find my purpose, my passion, my respect for myself and respect for my community and my cultural knowledge. Okichita was that spark for me.
I'm Miw's wife. I'm also practicing Okichita. I've been practicing for about 4 years now. Since he's been practicing Okichita, Miw's just been a better leader. He's been facing his challenges differently and really standing up and taking his control of his life. And I can just see that he's more open and he's more connected to his heart. And he stands up, he's more empowered. Yeah.
It's so powerful, it's intense, taking your opponent to the ground and then stomping on their head. And I would laugh because it was like, it's too much. But now I do it with intent. Like you use the knives, you use the tomahawk, you use the gun stock with intent. The biggest thing for me was respect, is that I know the power that I have and that I can use this power to take another life if it came down to it. But that brings an incredible amount of respect for life with it. How fragile life is makes me respect it more and have more respect for myself.
There's a knife.
Yeah, tomahawks, lances. Make sure
What Master George does is he put the weapons in your hand like almost day one, and you start moving with them because everything is based on the movements of those weapons.
When it comes to throwing, our training doesn't talk about going for a bullseye. In Cree, we use the word ekota. And ekota means to throw with intent, to kill. Ekota, with intent. So we're gonna work on the daggers, short hawks, okay, lance, and then we'll go to gunstock, okay? So grab one of these, grab 3 of these.
The way he's crafted it and brought it together, it's brilliant.
Every month, we actually try to get together at Strike Range here, and they accommodate us by allowing us to throw native weaponry in a modern environment. So what's important is that we're taking activities that we did historically, and we're able to do them now, which is really, really important. A lot of guys want to flick. You don't want to flick. You want to bring your weapon right back and fully extend your arm all the way through.
When you're holding the weapons, you know like this is an instrument of death, and you have to, again, respect for it. I even think about them as being alive. You know, you build a relationship with your tomahawk and your knife and your gun stock, and that becomes your partner, your friend, your ally.
This weapon has to go straight when you throw. We don't have a lot of tolerance on it, so when we're hitting the target, it's going to stop there, stop there.
You have to have patience with the system because it takes time. You don't just, watch a video and practice the moves and then you know Okichita. You start thinking in the moves, you start, dreaming in it. You have to let the moves into your dreams. You have to let the moves into your daily life. That confidence and that power, as you keep practicing with these instruments, your confidence just gets higher. We start in the spiritual world. Everything we do, actually, is in spirit. You have to go through those journeys to be able to speak to the spirit of your ancestors. The sweat lodge, what we consider, I guess, our church or our synagogue. It's where we go to pray and connect with our ancestors and with our spirit. I think everybody has a connection. We're human beings, we're here. We have a connection whether you believe it or not.
People have gone through sweat lodge, they've sweat, they've cried, they've bled, they've felt pain, sorrow, happiness, all those different feelings that we have. The last big sweat we did, you clean out all the cedar, and that cedar will go into a sacred fire. So all those prayers and blessings and everything will go up to the Creator. Spirit, creator of all things, maker of all life, thank you for allowing us to walk in this day. We hear you.
So the spiritual side, I think, is probably one of the most important aspects of Okichita, to be working with medicines, to be working with our ancestors. It connects you to you. It connects you to our ancestors. We actually believe that they're helping us all the time. They're with us. They're here right now. That, again, that empowers you too.
Yeah, it's test day. I never know what to expect. Yeah, it could be nerve-wracking if I don't pass the test. I mean, that'll just put me another 4 seasons to pass before I can do the test again. I'm excited, but I want to get my senior belt level, so.
Miw is going to be going through a test today. He's going to experience things that he may not have experienced before. He's going to do activities that were actually inherently pushed by our ancestors on the young warriors. Okay, brother, you ready? Whenever we snuck up on the enemy or the enemy was coming near us, we could actually go down underwater, stay for a duration of time by breathing through a reed. And then once we're done, then the head warrior would lean out and tap everyone's reed. Good job. The responsibility bestowed on us as Indigenous people to make sure that there's land, there's food, there's harvest, there's plants and fish. Four-leggeds and other creatures being here for future generations is an incredibly important thing to us. Good job.
Oh!
My dreams and goals, for me, it's all about building my family with my wife, and from there, be able to do work in the community. I want to use Okichita to bring it out into the bigger arenas and put it out on mainstream media. Now we've built our confidence in our personal, in our hearts and in our communities, but now it's time for us to step outside of our community and say, hey, this is who we are.
Why don't you put that on there?
Miwich. Sorry, it's hard to talk right now. For me, it's a lot of this is ancestors, acknowledging that my ancestors are here with me now, that I'm joining them too. Because it's been a long time where I wasn't walking with them. They were walking with me, but I wasn't walking with them. So now I'm walking with them. Okichita helped me find my purpose, my passion, my respect for myself and respect for my community and my cultural knowledge.
That's so cool.